Fortnite's cooking right now. They're cooking. The brand new update just dropped, or the beginning of the summer, I guess, and it seems like Fortnite's really giving it their all for this season 3. Hopefully that season 3 curse doesn't continue. But yeah, there has been a lot of stuff, announced to us in this update, given to us, and a lot of things to look forward to. And I want to talk about all of it. Well, as much as I can, but I also mainly want to talk about the brand new mode that has been released, Blitz Royale. This has got to be like one of my new favorite modes of all time. It is very different from the original Blitz LTM, but basically how it works is it's a very quick, almost super fast paced type of game mode, similar to Reload, but just way more chaotic and way more quicker. Matches are usually about 5 minutes long, the storm is constantly closing in, and there is a brand new map and a very, very diverse loot pool. Tons of mythics are back, exotics are back for the first week, and if you don't know, this Blitz mode is going to be around for 4 weeks, and with each week, rotate through the loot pool with different varying items, like the Avatar mythics making a return, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mythics making a return, and possibly the Dragon Ball mythics making a return, and even Scorpion, and so on and so forth. I really want to get into the nitty-gritty of that because I think that there's so much potential for Blitz to be one of the best modes of all time, even better than Reload, which we've gotten almost a year ago at this point. But first, I do want to briefly discuss the new festival season with Bruno Mars. I wanted to make a video earlier about this once we got the information, the rumors, the leaks, and everything relating to Bruno being the next festival pass skin, but eventually it all just came out overnight and Fortnite officially confirmed it themselves. We even have a brand new trailer for it, which is hilarious. So here I am now. Bruno is here and I am very, very happy for this festival collaboration. The other festival skins I wasn't too much of a fan of. This is definitely one that speaks to me personally as I grew up with a lot of Bruno's songs when I was a kid. He's just one of my favorite artists, definitely a top 10 contender. And it is very sick to see him get yet another skin, because not only do we have the one from Silk Sonic in the item shop currently, but now a festival pass version which uses the Die for a Smile music video outfit. Very cool, and there's even a Bruninho version of him in the shop, which is also dope. I wish I owned all these cosmetics, but there are just way too many cosmetics to be excited for and save your V-Bucks and look forward to, like a brand new Reboot Van skin. Yeah, this has been leaked and in the files. Here's some images of him up on screen. Even comes with a Reboot Van back bling. This is very creative and I'm surprised that Epic has never thought of this idea in the past before. We've never gotten something like this, so a Reboot Van skin is very, very cool. And what has also been leaked to be coming to the item shop, which I think this is honestly the second best piece of news in today's video that I want to talk about. Jam tracks are finally being bundled with skins. I mean, I don't think they've been bundled with skins before, and if they have, it has got to be something pretty rare because I've never seen it. But yeah, in the files, there are a bunch of Fortnite original skins being bundled with jam tracks that they either like or somewhat relate to. And I have literally been asking for this for a very long time, even in my last video, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it was the video before, about Jam Stage and these jam tracks and how I think 500 V-Bucks is a little steep for some of them, especially since you don't get the entire song with it if you're going to use it in game, and it's pretty much like a glorified lobby music, which those used to be 200 V-Bucks. So I've always wanted a way for them to be discounted, and previously we have gotten bundles with the jam tracks and they would be bundled with emotes like what we got with Katy Perry and Paramore. So I think skins is a step in the right direction, and I love this because this is a way for players to get these cosmetics for cheaper. If you already own something in the bundle, might as well pick up the rest of it for a discounted price. And I've also seen that they've done this with the kicks for Father's Day with the little lawnmower emote. I love that. They gotta keep doing this to push out their metaverse cosmetics that they want people to buy oh so much. So I hope that this continues. I definitely can't wait to pick up some of these because I already own skins like Rapscallion, Astra, or Gold Trooper. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're going to be picking up any of these as well, and which skins or jam tracks do you already own that you can get the other thing in the bundle for cheaper. Really awesome Epic, and thank you so much for this feature. There's also some other things like Team Rumble getting replaced by a new mode called Training Grounds. I haven't touched it yet, so I don't know too much about it, but it is interesting that they did remove Team Rumble for this. It's been in the game for a very long time now. I do wonder if they're going to rotate through different team modes, maybe like 50v50 or 20v20v20 and so on and so forth. I would love to see a lot of those make a return and give us more options. Speaking about LTMs and files, there's also been some LTMs getting worked on, so some ones like Close Encounters might make a return, which I would definitely love to see be brought back for the summer. 14 days of Fortnite make a return? LTM possibly every day? That would be amazing. That would be a nice throwback to Season 9 back in Chapter 1. Now we also have a bunch of leaked cosmetics, which I'll just briefly put up on screen. I won't waste your time going through every single one of them. But in here we also have some of the Squid Game skins finally leaked. They are pretty much the default skins with different costumes. I think a lot of us predicted that. I'm okay with it. If we're gonna get Squid Game in this game some way or another, I think I'll take this any day over nothing at all. So yeah, pretty neat stuff, and I also suspect that eventually we will get some more leaks in the future on some heavily inspired summer theme skins. You know, probably once we really start getting into July, we're going to be seeing a lot of those type of cosmetics begin to float around and come to the item shop. But for now, I think that this update overall is a brilliant start to the summer. Now back to Blitz. I want to talk about this mode again. Why is it so important, and why does it mean so much to me? And what does it mean for the community? Well, if you don't know, on this channel, I'm someone who advocates for mythics making a return in the game, specifically collaboration mythics. If they're able to bring the skins back into the item shop, then there should be a way to bring back the mythics from those collaborations. Now, I can understand if like certain gameplay items like the JJK mythics can't make a return, because maybe there's something in the contract where they're allowed to bring back the skins every once in a while, but the mythics, no, because, you know, they do have the game that they want people to play or Jujutsu Kaisen, so maybe it would clash there and drive less sales and players to that. Who really knows? But I feel like that ideology doesn't really work with every collaboration. And we used to get, you know, the Dragon Ball, Kamehameha, and the Nimbus Cloud make a return back in the day occasionally, and even the Deku Smash. So it's really interesting, and we have been getting a lot of these collaboration items or mythics in creative mode, which is great. I love that, and I'm very happy about that. But it would also be really cool to see them make a return into the main modes like BR. So with Blitz, is this a way they can finally bring back some of those older mythics, like the Naruto kunais or Optimus Prime's canon? I think a lot of people would love to see them make a return, especially for players that didn't get to play in those seasons. Now, yeah, Blitz is only going to be around for 4 weeks and then it's gone, but that's never stopping Epic from bringing it back in the future with new twists, new loopholes, and maybe even newer map. I'm just saying there's a lot of potential here, and based off what I've been seeing online and friends that I've been playing with, Blitz seems to be a very fun mode, and I love the chaos with it. It's what I loved about last year's Chapter 5 Season 3 season. It was a lot of fun, and I think chaotic modes like this should exist in Fortnite every once in a while. But yeah, I've been loving it. Blitz has been a lot of fun. Make sure you guys play it so that you can get the umbrella, win 3 matches, and then you'll obtain it. And the other cosmetic, if you gain a couple levels for, you will obtain this brand new skin, which I think is pretty dope. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Overall, I think Epic is killing it for the summer so far. It's just the very beginning and they gave us all of this. There's definitely a lot more to look forward to. There's a ton more leaks that I still haven't covered, and a ton more things that I'm also very excited for that I still haven't covered. So let me know in the comment section down below, what are you guys most excited for in this brand new update? I would really love to know. Leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and use code TrulyMystic in the item shop if you would like to support me there. Now I will catch you in the next video where we'll continue talking about all this amazing information and content relating to Fortnite, so stay tuned. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and I will catch you in the next one. It's TrulyMystic, and until then, peace.